Hi YouTube, what's up? It's me again. I know I haven't posted on here for a while, and that's because I've just been so busy with summer classes that I haven't really had the time to focus on content creation. But next week is the last week of my summer classes, so after that I'm planning to do more content, and I haven't streamed in a while either. And I was actually kind of considering quitting streaming, but maybe I'll start back again. But I want to like not do like 5,000 things at once and focus on one content channel. And I feel like focusing on YouTube would be a good idea for me to pour my energy into. And so this video is just gonna be kind of like a life update. I'm just gonna be like talking about what's been going on in my life so far. So yes, stay tuned, watch the whole thing. Yeah. So yeah, summer classes, I'm taking anatomy, I'm taking nutrition, and I'm taking anthropology. And I have a project due tomorrow for anthropology, which I'm not excited for. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day because I have a lot of stuff due. But finals are next week for the summer courses. So I don't think my nutrition class has a final, but it has quizzes but not final. But I have two other classes that have exams, so I'm going to be preparing for those. And I just have been feeling so overwhelmed by these summer classes. Like, I never want to take 3 classes in a summer semester ever again. Like, it was just so much, especially a science class during the summer is like I'm in the lab 3 times a week for 3 hours each day. 3 times a week, 3 hours each day. Okay? So that's not even taking into consideration commute time. So that has been taking over my life. I'm no longer looking for a job. I know I was like talking in some of my past vlogs that I was looking for a job and how it's really hard to get a job nowadays. But I've kind of put that like on the back burner because I'm like, I could not work and do these classes. Like, that seems almost impossible to me. Like, that would be really difficult. Like, I don't know if I want to stretch myself that far, even though I do want money to like decorate my room. I want money to like buy new clothes, because like I don't have the finances to do that right now. But yeah, like for the time being, I'm not going to be having a job, and I'm even considering dropping some classes for the fall and taking them in the spring. I'm going to be thinking about which classes to drop and which is smart to drop after these classes are over. And I just really want the break. Like, after next week I have like a couple weeks before fall starts, so I'm really just gonna rest and just really re-energize. I think like before summer classes started, I was so focused on applying for jobs that I was kind of already burnt out before I even started summer classes. So it was like I didn't really get a chance to rest. And earlier this year we had like a trip. I had like, I also ended up, my mental health was deteriorating, so I was in the psych ward as well. So that's how the beginning of my year started. And after that, it was just me studying for my TAS exam, and me applying for jobs. So I just didn't really get a break. So now I'm like, I'm really going to prioritize rest and recuperation during this period. I'm not just going to be on my phone or on TikTok and YouTube and social media. I'm going to want to rest and do other things like meditate. Centering your nervous system is really important. I'm going to do other things like hobbies, like journaling, coloring, sketching. My printer ran out of ink, so I can't really print any more coloring pages, but I do want to go to the library and print some pages for free that I can color. And that really, like, I do like positive self-care affirmations, like coloring, like the one I was doing today was I'm doing my best, and I feel like that's really good for my mental health. And yeah, like I also want to I don't really know how to edit like YouTube videos, so I really want to make that a goal and a priority where I learn how to edit and I can make my videos more higher quality and like just better, you know, just in general more like just better to watch, you know. But I'm coming here and I'm talking to you like I would talk to a friend, and I'm just giving like like if we were on a FaceTime call and I was giving an update. And so, you know, you can have this on while you're getting ready, while you're on your walk, or, you know, multitasking or whatever. I feel like if I had a podcast, I'd be really good at doing a podcast, right? I just feel like that. But yeah, I finished reading this book called Zodiac Academy, and I really want to give like a book review. So I'm also going to be making, that's one idea that I have for YouTube videos. And I also want to make like an outline of all the YouTube videos that I do want to do, and like make planned, because this is just more so me talking. Like a lot of my videos are just me talking about how my life's going, which is great, right? Like, which is, I love to do that, and I love those of you that watch it. Thank you so much for watching and staying around to watch even more. But like I want to have some ideas that I plan, and then like I said, make my videos more higher quality. Like I want to do like a Zodiac Academy book review, and I'm also starting to get into reading more as a hobby, so I want to make like book reviews kind of like a more regular thing on my channel, and that also makes me more that encourages me to read more. Okay, hi again. My last video got cut off because I had to go do something. Someone was calling me to do something. But continuing on from my last talking point, I was talking about how I wanted to kind of rest before fall semester, and I intend to do that. And but because I don't have a job and I don't want to work during the fall semester, I don't know if I'm gonna have money for the things that I do want to buy. And so yeah, that's where I was at. And so like, because I'm taking a science class, I'm taking microbiome and human anatomy and human physiology. I'm thinking of dropping one or two of them, but I'm going to be taking a science in the fall basically. And so to work also with that is, I don't know if that is going to be possible for me. And yeah, I just don't know if that's going to be possible for me. And so I'm like even gonna drop some classes and switch them over to spring. Okay, I already said that. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I haven't been to the gym. I will actually lie. Yesterday night I went to the gym, but I got there literally 20 minutes before they were gonna close. So I just walked on the treadmill for like 10 minutes, and I didn't really work out. And I was like, finally, like I was like so like hyped that I went to the gym. Like after listening to this like focus playlist, like I was like, it gave me the motivation to go to the gym, right? And so then I go to the gym, and then unluckily, you know, it closes like right then and there. But yeah, and my mental health, I think it's been getting better, but I've also been like, I mean, I don't want to be too like spill too much tea or be too dramatic, but then I've been dealing with some situations that have been kind of affecting my mental health. I'm not gonna lie, but I've been trying to really be like go by the motto where it's like, if it won't matter in 5 years, don't spend more than 5 minutes thinking about it. And so I've been really trying to live by that. And I just don't know why. Like, okay, I'll just say the situation in a broad term. I feel like I'm getting targeted in one of my courses by a classmate, and I'm not sure how much I want to say about this, but I just want to say like it feels like I'm being targeted, and this has happened before where I have been targeted and bullied. And so for it to happen like another time, like, you know, like it's kind of like I had that like kind of nihilistic voice in my head be like, oh, maybe it's my fault, but then, or maybe there's a reason why that they're doing this that comes from me. But then I realized like, no, like that's not true. And to put like a more like positive take, it's probably because people see something special in me and they are feeling some type of way about it, and then they decide to target me, even when I've done nothing to them, right? So yeah, I try to do like a positive spin on it. And because I feel like I don't want to, like, it's like victim blaming, right? Like I'm blaming myself for the bullying when like I haven't even done anything. Like I'm just being myself, and that's not a crime. It's a free country. We can all be ourselves. And so like I have to be like, this is something that also I'm working on. I have to be kinder to myself and be like, no, like stop blaming yourself and stop beating myself up for past decisions. Like I've made mistakes in the past, I've had failures in the past, setbacks, obstacles. Like I had like regrets. Like I had so many things that could count as a mistake, that could count as a failure, that could count as a regret, that I really just that it's like, but I beat myself up for it. But then I'm like, no, I have to do some positive rewiring, because that is a cognitive distortion that I always mess up, or that I'm always responsible and I'm always doing a horrible job. No, I've actually been doing a really good job, and I've, you know, with my mental health, it has gotten a lot better. Like, you know, I have not had a mental episode for several months. You know, I have been focused on my goal. I'm getting like decent grades in all my classes, so I've been doing the work, and I've been planning my other classes. So and I went to my in-person class like I haven't missed a day of class. So I am like focused on the things that matter. But it's like I am burnt out. So I have to, like, I want to give myself grace for that. And I also want to like say, like, I want to be kinder to myself and put myself in better positions where like I, you know, congratulate myself or celebrate myself even for small wins. And honestly, they're not even small wins, they're big wins. Like if I took a shower that day, that's a win. If I ate healthy, you know, that's a win. Like all these things are wins. If I journaled, if I colored, like these are all wins, you know. If I read a book, that's a win. So I really am celebrating myself. Like I've come this far. Like I'm tired of the same story on repeat, and I was thinking this the other day because I was listening to this podcast while I was showering, and it was like about reinventing yourself. And I thought to myself, I really do want to reinvent myself, and I want it to be like a renaissance, or like, yeah, like just reinventing yourself. So like after my classes are over next week, I'm planning to do like more content. I'm planning to maybe start martial arts, and I don't know how I'm gonna get the money for that, but I'm going to try some way to get the money for that. And start going to the gym as well, lose weight, even though I feel like lose weight has been a goal of mine for so long. But I really do want to make, or let's just even not even say lose weight, let's just say to be healthier, I'm going to go to the gym. Like I want to go to the gym, like, and I'm also realizing that I kind of go to the gym and then wander around and like think about what I want to do. No, I should make a workout routine and like and then a plan, and time block specific times that I want to go to the gym. So like let's just say I want to go to the gym 3 times a week. Okay, now I have a number of times that I want to go, instead of just leaving it up to motivation. And then time blocking, okay, I want to go every morning, every night, every afternoon, whatever it is, you know, on days that I don't have classes, or like, you know, throughout the week. I want to one day be cardio day, one be weightlifting day, one be like a mixed day, or one be like, and then have like rest days in between. Like I want to actually plan things out, like what machine, how many reps, how many sets do I want to do, and how many minutes do I want to do on a certain machine, or for a treadmill, stairmaster, elliptical, whatever, you know. So I have like a plan, like a concrete plan of what like I want to do. And so I'm not just leaving things up to motivation and just wandering around. Like that's not a good strategy. Like I want to go in with like knowing what I'm already doing, and I can get in and out faster. So that's another thing that I want to do after this week. It's gonna be a busy week for sure. And other than that, I feel like I've also, like, today I started working on my book again. Like I've been writing this book for the past couple of, like, I've been working on it on and off the past couple of years, like 2 years. It's like sci-fi novel, and I really want to like finish writing a rough draft of it this year. And then I also wrote like another book, or like the starting of another book. It's called Love Has No Rules, and I even uploaded it to Wattpad. And I'm also wanting to finish that in conjunction with finishing this novel. And yeah, I feel like I'm still not dating. I have not been on the dating apps, but I did write in my journal like I do want to go on a date. So I don't know if that's, I feel like I should focus on that after my classes, because I'll be more motivated to like put on makeup and go to a date, and I'll have more time. I'll be more rested, so I'll be like, you know, more motivated to go and more energized. You know, instead of getting like a tired version of me, they're gonna get like a much better version, a more energized version. And so yeah, I feel like that's where I am at in the dating department. I was also like making a life plan the other day, and I was like, okay, like right now I'm doing prerequisites for nursing. That's gonna take me 1 year, and then the program is gonna take me another year, and so it'll take me 2 years to start my nursing career. And then I'm gonna focus on traveling, buying maybe like a car, you know, buying new clothes, you know, maybe get married. Like thinking about getting married, and then like buy a house with my partner, and then you know, kind of like settle down and have like a nice, you know, life like that, right? And so I was like planning it the other day, and then I was like, do I want to move to a different country, or do I want to stay in the US? And then I ultimately decided that I do want to stay here in the United States, and but maybe a different city, because I really do want like a different environment than the one I grew up in. And so that's what I was thinking. And yeah, like I also really want to prioritize travel, and especially like before I get married, like I want to do like a trip. And so that's also like, and I don't know if I want it to be a solo trip, but I'm thinking like definitely a trip that I want to do. Yeah. And so yeah, like that's my plan. And then also, while I'm doing my nursing stuff, I want to be writing my novels, and also become like eventually like a published author by the time that I'm like 30 or whatever. Let me not say or whatever, like by the time I'm 30. And also start my content creator journey, which I'm doing right now. And you can see my journey going through nursing school, going through my 20s, and you know, just like me trying to become like a published author. And yeah, you can like join the ride, join the journey. And I'm going to be starting to create different types of videos, more planned high quality videos. And yeah, that's basically all I have for now. Like if you enjoyed this video, you know, if you leave a comment, if you have something that you want to say. And yeah, I guess I will just see you in the next video. Bye.